Tes. Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so today now I want to give you a tutorial on how to color grade your photos in Photopea. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is to open Photopea. But before you open Photopea, you must search your raw pictures. So I usually search just raw pictures. And then you could just look right here, raw pictures. You can choose one. I'm going to choose this cat right here. I'm gonna download it. Now I'm going to go to Photopea and drag and drop my raw picture. Okay, just waiting. So there is two ways to do this. There is the manual way. You could color grade without any help, and then there is the setting way. So I'm gonna show you the second way. The second way is using AI. In this case, I'm using ChatGPT, and then you're just gonna type make me a color grading setting in Photopea only using sliders. So when I type this, it means that there's no using the levels, the things, the graph, the charts, anything. So it's only using the sliders. Okay, we prompt it. Right, so this is how cinematic warm glow. If you want to make it a little bit more specific, you could upload your files like this. You could upload it like this for make it more specific. Then you can just upload it like this. So you can follow the instruction right here. So I'm just gonna duplicate this. Duplicate. I'm gonna insert the same picture, but with my own color grade. So right here, right now, in this tab, I'm gonna use the settings from the ChatGPT. So I'm just going to add the things right here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add brightness and contrast. So as you can see, brightness is -5 and then contrast is +28. So I'm just gonna do this -5 and then I'm going to do 28. So this is going to add more depth in here, as you can see. And then the second is hue and saturation. So alright, I'm going to add the hue and saturation. So this is hue and saturation. Wait, it's a bit lagging. Okay. So we're gonna see here hue and saturation, hue -6, saturation, and then lightness. So I'm just going to add this. Hue was -6. This was -6, and then saturation is 12, I believe, and then lightness is -3. Okay, now the vibrance. We're gonna add the vibrance. As you can see here, vibrance right here. It's a bit lagging, of course. Alright, we're gonna select the vibrance. Then we're gonna add this until 30. Then we're gonna add this until 5. Right, 5. Alright, I'm gonna close this one right here. As you can see, the picture already changed a lot, but if you wanted to keep it this way, you can, but I'm going to follow the instruction on the ChatGPT, and then we're gonna add exposure. As you can see, this is exposure. Then I add it. Exposure was -10.10. I'm just gonna copy this because this is really accurate. Here's exposure. Right. Okay. Just gonna do this. Offset. Gonna do this. Gamma correction. I'm just gonna do this. Right. Then we're gonna add the color balance. This is a lot, color balance. So we're gonna add color balance. This one right here. So we're gonna go ahead to shadows and change the redness. Then we're gonna go ahead like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and add this. Alright. And then we're done, and then we're gonna go to the midtones right here. And then we're gonna just copy all of the settings from ChatGPT. So I see why this is easy, because you're not using a filling, you're using a setting from ChatGPT, from an AI. So in my opinion, it's pretty easy if you want to try and do this. Right, we're done with the midtones, and now let's do the highlights, which is +6 and -8. 6 and then -8. And we're done. So I want to compare this picture right here. This is quite raw. This is like, there's no settings. It's only like take a picture, adjust the focus, and then done. And then the one we color graded, it has a more deep and richer color. The background feels more deeper, and then the color is more popping out in this picture. Okay, now I'm gonna do it myself, so I'm not gonna follow the ChatGPT. I'm gonna do it with myself. Let me do this. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to add a photo filter in this thing, As you can see, photo filter is really easy. I'm just gonna do it to blue right here. Then we're gonna do it on 30. So as you can see, this is like this, and then we're gonna do the color balance. All right, this is the shadows. I'm just gonna play around with it. I'm gonna play around with the midtones. And then I'm gonna play with the highlights. Right, so it kind of become like purplish, which is I think is kind of bad. So I'm just gonna play with the vibrance. I'm just gonna lower the vibrance and then lower the saturation also. Actually, I'm gonna heighten up the saturation until 13. Okay, good. Then I'm gonna do I'm going to do the brightness and contrast. Alright. I'm gonna choose the brightness and then I'm gonna increase the contrast. As you can see, it is purple. So in order to change that, I'm going to play with the photo filter, add a little bit of that density, and I'm gonna change the color balance, add a little bit of this, gonna increase, gonna zero it out. Alright, I'm having a very harsh time with myself. So I think this color balance is making it bad, so I'm just gonna delete this color balance. Ta-da! Alright. Photo filter, I'm going to play with it on the, yeah, okay. Then I'm going to increase the vibrance a bit, decrease the saturations. Actually, it's bad, so I'm just gonna do it on this side. So as you can see, this is my result. This is the ChatGPT result. So it's quite different, but I'm a beginner, so I know we are all learning. So this is my result, and this is the ChatGPT result. I must say the ChatGPT result, I think it's more better because it uses more. But this is my result. This is my process of learning. So yeah, okay. Maybe that's all from me for the tutorial of photo color grading. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.